Welcome to Recollection Mall. If you were a mall rat like me or spent your formative years hanging out or getting dragged to the mall by your parents or parental units, then you've come to the right channel. Have you ever gone into your childhood, teenage, or current mall and wondered, wasn't there a store or restaurant there? So let's take a trip down memory lane and take a deep dive into this mall's history of yesteryear. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video and take my mall survey. I want to see if you, the viewer, were paying attention to my video. So hit that like button, leave a comment, and be sure to subscribe to Recollection Mall. Thanks. The site of the Marketplace Mall in Henrietta, New York, was originally the site of the Highland Airport that operated from 1939 to 1971. The airport was owned by Rochester aviation pioneer Ray Highland, who operated the Highland Flying School there for many years. The school relocated in 1971 to Rochester Monroe County Airport due to the rising property taxes. Wilmorite Properties, founded by the Wilmot family in the 1940s, was led by Thomas C. Wilmot as president from 1980. He spearheaded the commercial development of the former airport site from vacant land into a major shopping center. The company decided to construct the Marketplace Mall as its first regional mall project between New York City and Cleveland, aiming to fill a gap in suburban shopping options for the Rochester area. Construction began in the early 1980s, with groundbreaking marking the start of this ambitious endeavor, leading to the mall's grand opening on October 7, 1982. At its launch, the single-story mall, which had 2 levels on the anchor stores, spanned 804,000 square feet and featured 4 original anchors: Sibley's, McCurdy's, B. Foreman Company, and Sears, alongside 140 specialty retailers. This made it the 5th shopping center in the Rochester region, succeeding Midtown Plaza, which opened in 1962, Greasetown Mall, which opened in 1967, Long Ridge Mall, opened in 1971, and the Eastview Mall, which opened in 1971 also. It was also the second in Henrietta after the earlier Southtown Plaza, which opened in 1956. The opening established the Marketplace as a key driver of the regional retail growth in the surrounding commercial corridor. The Marketplace Mall exemplified 1980s suburban mall architecture, characterized by an enclosed corridor layout with a central court featuring decorative fountains and lush greenery accents. It was designed to create an inviting indoor shopping environment. Skylights illuminated the interior walkways, as well as that mauve-colored tile flooring and arched structural elements reflected the era's aesthetic trends of the 1980s. The mall's property encompassed 5 parcels totaling approximately 80 acres, though the shopping center spanned 125 acres, which was adjacent to the Marketplace Commons, an open-air shopping center also developed by the Wilmorite Properties. The site was bordered by major retailers and plazas, including Market Square to the north along Jefferson Road, as well as a nearby big box stores such as Target, Best Buy, and Wegmans across Highland Drive. Stores you may have remembered included Yankee Candle, Sprint, KB Toys, Foot Locker, Payless Shoes, American Eagle Outfitters, Zoe's Market, Gadget's Restaurant, Memories, Lisa's Hallmark, S&K Footwear, Casimo's Pizza, formerly Luca Pizza, Journeys, Gallencamp, Hickory Farms, York Steakhouse, Casual Corner, Tape World, Athlete's Foot, Lerner Stores, Fredericks of Hollywood, Chess King, Limited, Merry-Go-Round, Time Out Arcade, Wilson Suede and Leather, Orange Julius, Walden Books, Record Town, Spencer's Gifts, Fannie Farmer, Tom McCann, B. Dalton Books, Burger King, Baskin Robbins, CVS, and Oakley's Restaurant, to name a few. In February of 1983, J.C. Penney, opened as the mall's fifth anchor. By August of 1987, a food court, which would turn out to be a key amenity, featuring vendors such as those offering pizza and casual dining options, opened, and this included a family-friendly elements like a carousel. In 1988, a major renovation took place, with major renovations to the Sibley store to modernize its layout and fixtures. Parking facilities, originally comprising of 6,000 parking spaces, supported the growing traffic without major documented expansions in this era. In 1990, the Sibley store closed and reopened as a rebranded and renovated Kaufmann's, which was part of the May department store's consolidation efforts. In 1990, B. Foreman Company closed. In 1994, McCurdy's, a local department store chain, closed its marketplace location, followed by its acquisition by May department stores. In 1995, the space reopened as a Bon-Ton after the sale. In 2001, Galleon's Trading Company opened as the additional anchor, which added 84,000 square feet and bolstered the mall's sporting goods presence. This expansion increased the total gross leasable area to 1.1 million square feet. In 2004, Galleon's closed and reopened as a rebranded Dick's Sporting Goods after they were acquired by the chain. By September of 2006, the Kaufmann's Acre closed and reopened as a rebranded Macy's as part of the Federated Department Store's nationwide rebranding of May Company brands. In 2014, Bon-Ton closed their store and left the Rochester market entirely amid the chain's bankruptcy. With this closing of the location, this allowed Dave & Buster's and an indoor go-kart racing track to open in its place. In 2017, Macy's closed and would be reconstructed to make way for a new Floor & Decor store in 2023. In 2019, Sears closed. The former anchor space underwent a major $240 million redevelopment into the UR Medicine Saunders Center for Orthopedics and Physical Performance, a 330,000 square foot multi-story medical facility, which was completed in 2023 that repurposed the two-level structure for outpatient care, surgery, and rehabilitation services. This transformation shifted the anchor's role from retail to healthcare, generating substantial economic impact through job creation and diversified visitation, while vacating interior mall connections. The entertainment venues enhanced the mall's appeal with attractions such as Indy Kart Raceway, an indoor electric go-kart track offering family-friendly racing packages and promotions like buy one get one deals on Wednesdays. There was also Dave & Buster's, which provided arcade games, sports viewing, and events, drawing crowds for the interactive fun. Sportsman's Warehouse, and accessible via inline paths, functioned as the big box retailer with recreation-focused entertainment elements like hunting and fishing demos. Even with all these attractions, the decline of the mall was evident for years because of escalating vacancy rates, intensified competition from other Rochester area malls like Eastview Mall, and a broader industry trend favoring open-air lifestyle centers over traditional enclosed formats. Wilmorite cited these factors as necessitating a shift toward redevelopment to attract new large-scale tenants in retail, entertainment, and hospitality. Prior tenant departures had already reduced occupancy significantly, leaving the interior largely underutilized. In 2024, Dick's Sporting Goods closed. In 2025, amid rising vacancies, Wilmerite relocated certain interior-only tenants such as quick-fit alterations and DS Jewelry and Repair to other properties like Eastview Mall while preserving exterior access tenants. Wilmerite announced the closure of the mall's interior on December 31st for redevelopment into a mixed-use destination while retaining exterior access stores like JCPenney. The mall's interior closed permanently on December 31st, 2025, after 43 years of operation, with only exterior access stores remaining open as of 2026. These physical features persisted post-closure in 2025 with potential for adaptive reuse and ongoing redevelopment plans. JCPenney served as the sole remaining traditional store anchor at the Marketplace Mall, occupying a 2-story footprint with direct exterior access that allowed it to continue operations. Congratulations!
Still here? It's over. Whoa. When I find you...
Pop quiz, hotshot.
This is only a test.
So if you've gotten this far into the video, thanks! So how many anchor stores closed or changed names at this mall? So if your answer was 9, give yourself a hand. You were paying attention. Thanks for watching. So what are some of your memories of this mall? Leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to Recollection Mall. Add your name to the mall directory. Thanks.